We're going to be building a custom equal length exhaust for my buddies. I think it's a 03 Cat Eye Silverado. It's got a built 5.3 in it. Built 60. We're going to be installing a tubular cross member to give us some more clearance and custom stainless 3-inch exhaust. Alright, first things first, we're going to get this big bulky cross member out of here. The tubular cross member is just going to give us a little bit more clearance to get over this, because we're going to have our crossover coming back here instead of in front of it like factory. You know, that gives us a little bit more equal length running this way instead of this pipe here being, I don't know, however much longer it is than the other side. Get rid of that truck plop, plop, plop sound, you know. We're going to try to make this thing sound as much like a Corvette as we possibly can. Alright, as you can see, we got that tubular cross member mounted up in here. You can see we got all kinds of room. Snake our pipe up. Probably get this X pipe out and maybe put it over here. We're going to recycle on that unit. But first step done, got the cross member put in. Now we just got to start getting this old Speed Engineering Trudeau whatever X pipe kit. You know, that's all the exhaust he's had for a long time. It's time to quiet this thing down a little bit, try to make it sound a little better. Alright, so this is what we got so far. You see I got my Reclaim X pipe, got it up over this goofy little cross member. And then as you can see, got it kinda under the drive shaft there. Comes out, got my little rag spacer there. So it comes in, flows good. Ideally, this would have a little bit more length to it, so this would be closer to equal length. But the drive shaft constraints and this goofy cross member right here, we're just doing the best we can. But decent gaps, fits good, ain't beating the fire out of nothing. I'm pretty happy with that. Just gotta finish weld this part, and then we'll cut these little slip fittings off. We ain't gonna use those. But I want to finish weld this, get all the warpage out of it. That way we know where it's going to end up before we start doing this. This is going to be tight tolerances right here. So if we go ahead and build this out, before we weld that, we're liable to end up into the cab or the frame or be doing something stupid. So we're going to finish weld this out and then we'll go from there. All right, I'm getting a little ahead of myself. Got the X pipe put back in. Added this little section right here, kick it up over the cross member. Probably should have extended the pipes a little bit further to get past this cross member, but I'm trying my best to get it out in front of the tire. If I go back any further, it's going to be under the leaf spring, and I don't want that. So this is what I've got. It's going to be pretty tight on the V-bands, but I'm going to put hangers on everything and keep it all pretty sturdy, so shouldn't have too much trouble. That's what we got so far. We're going to come out right here. I'm going to cut me another 90 a little shorter. I got to trim this off. Sorry. I got to trim this off right here where I got room for my pipes to come out. We're going to try to land the pipes maybe at a little bit of an angle coming out right here together. I think that'll look pretty good. Alright, this is what we come up with. A little side pipe action. Had to cut that bracket off right there, give us some room. Tied together right there. Tied together there, nice hanger. Plenty of clearance here. You see it comes over, got our X pipe. A lot more equal length than the factory. See, got that tubular cross member in there. Everything's tightened up. I'm dying to put it in the floor and fire it up.